We've just arrived in Bologna. I'm going to do a foodie tour because Bologna and the Emilia-Romagna region are known for their amazing food in Italy. I've gone for the classic ragu bolognese. This is what Bologna is famous for. So normally we would have it back home with spaghetti, but here they have it with tagliatelle, like this. And we're just in this little restaurant. I feel like it feels quite local because the menu's all in Italian and stuff like that, but it's really easy to decipher. And the waiter's really, really helpful. It's kind of like away from all the tourists and stuff like that, but it is on quite a noisy road. This is what Joe got. Joe got some gnocchi, which I don't know if gnocchi is very Bolognan. Is it good? I feel like this is the best bolognese I've ever had. It has so much flavour, oh my god, it's so good. Like lots and lots of flavour. And it has that real nice like oily flavour, like a nice oily. So far so good. Hey, the waiter has just sold us on this item, which is called Zappa Inglese, which means English soup in Italian, and apparently it's kind of like a bread and butter pudding, and it's got custard and bread. It looks very interesting. Oh my god, look at that. That's really, really cold. Oh my god, that tastes amazing. That tastes really chocolatey. It's so rich. That's really good. English soup was created because the Italians requested their chefs that they wanted them to make English trifle, and that's what this ended up being. So we've just arrived in the main square of Bologna. And I feel like Bologna looks very medieval. Like this building here, very medieval looking. This is a very interesting looking building, isn't it? That one in front.
Which one? That one?
That one. No, that one.
Like Bruges.
You think so? So this is a church, like I said, and Joel guessed that this is the town hall, and it is. Don't you think this is huge? I think this is probably one of the biggest churches I've ever seen. This video does not do it justice. We're walking to the gelato place. It's a little bit of a walk from the main part, but only 10 minutes or so. But it does have 4.7 stars on Google, so it should be really good. I'm really excited. I've gone for custard cream with cherries. I was really excited by the sound of it because I've never heard of custard gelato before. I don't like glazed cherries, but they're actually okay, these ones. She also put some cherries at the bottom there, and the mixture of the cherries and the custard cream actually go together really nicely. Well, this is really sour tasting, and then this is really sweet. Just come to this little market. It's like an indoor market with all these little food stalls around us, and we just got a beer from this place called Gelato, and the guy was super, super helpful. He let me try all these different beers, so you should go check it out because it was really nice. This is the Blanche beer, which is like a light coloured beer, really easy drinking. So we've just arrived at a little restaurant that's sort of off the beaten track in Bologna. We're going to have like a meat and cheese selection board. Also, I just had some of this, and it tastes like aniseed or licorice, but apparently it's fennel. And now we're just waiting for our drinks, and I feel really sweaty and sticky. Look at our meat board. Got some mozzarella, some sort of cheese, breadstick thingies, some salami, some more cheese, some parma ham, some bread thingies, some sort of paste, and some gherkins. Okay, so I don't want to keep handing the camera to Joel, so I'm going to do my own little taste test. Hopefully you can hear me because it's really loud in here. Now we're going to try some mozzarella. I'm going to get a bit of this. And a bit of this cheese. Trying some of this stuff here with some cheese. There's so much food here. What's happening? It was really nice in there. The meat and cheese board was really, really good. Mozzarella is something you should definitely try when you're in Bologna. And now we're going to walk back to the flat because we're absolutely knackered. What time is it? It's about 7 o'clock?
Quarter to 8.
Quarter to 8, okay.
Which way?
Look at those heads up there. Kind of creepy. So we've just come back to our Airbnb and this is our Airbnb. It's really, really pretty. Oh, Joel, what are you doing? So we've got a lovely, nice big bed with this lovely pink bedspread, and it's got some really pretty artwork on the wall over here as well. And we've got just this little area for a TV and stuff. There's a nice big window here, which I've opened up, and there's like the main street of Bologna. You come around here, there's like a nice big kitchen area, a full-on kitchen here, nice seating down here. We've also got a nice little apple, or big apple at the top. Oh, I thought it was that.
Fucking pear.
What? It's like a green apple.
Pear shaped.
Okay, what's a pear? And then we've got this really funky lamp over here that I've noticed. That's quite funky, isn't it? Quite retro. And then we've got this really modern bathroom, which is very nice. Joel, stop moving everywhere!
Tall ceilings.
So we've got these really cool hooks. I think they're from IKEA. I don't know, don't quote me on that. And then we've got a nice bidet here, which I won't be using later. And then if you come into the, I was going to say into the kitchen, if you come into the shower, we've got a nice big rain shower and also some extra space for your stuff. You could hide a dead body in there. I'm very sweaty. Look, they've given us some shampoo and conditioner and displayed it quite nice. Oh, look at this cool lamp. Oh, lights, not lamp. Isn't that cool? It's got all the wires in there. What's that?
Pumpkin.
That's the top of a pumpkin. Don't get my feet in it. I'm going to put below here how much this Airbnb was because I cannot remember. I think it was about £60 per night. But if you sign up with Airbnb using my link below, you can get £25 off your first Airbnb. So go and check that out as well, because then I get a little bit of money from my next Airbnb and you get £25 off. Also, I just want to quickly say this is probably the nicest Airbnb we've ever stayed in. Actually, no, we've stayed in some really nice Airbnbs, but probably the cheapest and nicest Airbnb we've ever stayed in. It's just so modern and so bright and really close to the centre, and it's got this nice huge big window and also really nice towels. What was that noise? Really nice towels, like waffle towels. So we've just popped out of the Airbnb this morning to come and look at the two towers that are in Bologna. I don't think we'll be walking up them today because it is very warm and I don't want to be sweaty again. I've had some breakfast this morning from a little pastry shop. Actually no, it's quite a big pastry shop and that was really delicious. I've had one bite and this is so good. Just bit into this pistachio thingy and there's like gooey pistachio sauce inside. That is so good. Look at that. Pistachio goodness. What I'm noticing about Bologna is that there's not that many tourists and it is just a really nice, pretty city with lots of like really nice restaurants and cafes and lots of different shops and boutiques and stuff like that, but not a ton to do. Obviously you can go up the two towers and see the nice view, and obviously there's nice churches and stuff like that, but I've done plenty of those over my time. But the good thing about it is it's not overly crowded with tourists just yet. I've seen a few tourists, but not that many. There's already a line at about 10 o'clock. Also, something we were going to do, but we didn't, is rent a bike, which I think you can rent these orange bikes here. I think they're just randomly placed in spots. So is it one of those ones in Manchester where you like download the app and you unlock it and pay for it? No bike. So you can rent one of those bikes because there's not that many big roads in Bologna. It's all little streets like this, so you'll easily be able to like ride around on the bike and stuff and explore the city. Just got one of these disc things which is called a tegel, and usually they come with meat and cheese on the inside, and I'm going to quickly have a bite and then we've got to go get this train. It's huge, big as my face. That is really good. Are you jealous? That tastes so good. And the man at the place was so nice. He gave Joel a free frozen yogurt. We've just hopped on our train to Florence, and we've decided to get the high-speed train because it was the same price, no, 5 euros cheaper than the normal train. Otherwise, if we only wanted to pay 10 euros, we would have had to get 2 different trains, and it would have taken us 3 hours. So we're on the high-speed train, which is a nice little thing to try, seeing as we've never done it before. And the ladies were really helpful, and they help you buy the ticket and they show you what's on the ticket and all that sort of thing. We still have to get a bus from Florence to the villa, which is about half an hour, so we weren't really looking forward to doing a 3-hour train journey. And actually I feel a bit sick on this train, and we have only been on it for like a few minutes. We finally arrived at the villa. We've actually been here about 6 days now, and we're actually leaving tomorrow to go to Sicily. So I hope you enjoyed this Bologna foodie tour, sort of exploring Bologna video. I hope it inspires you to go to Bologna. I really enjoyed it. My favourite things that I had there was the Bolognese ragu and the tegel sandwich thingy. I've just filmed a Tuscany villa tour video, so hopefully that video should be out soon, or it's already been posted. Don't forget to check out all my other Italy videos as well, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!